Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the video. It's Sunday. It's about the afternoon now. It's about 12 o'clock, which is a lot later, obviously, than I usually get started on these videos. But I woke up, I had a few coaching calls this morning with guys in my Modern Man program. I've done 3 or 4 of them so far. So I actually haven't even weighed in or eaten or drank anything yet. So I am gonna weigh myself now, but to be honest, it's not ideal to weigh yourself at a totally different time than you generally do. So I usually weigh myself early in the morning. So it's, you know, several hours later. So I'm not sure if that will affect the scale at all, but I guess we'll see. So I'm finally having my first meal. It's like 12:30. I really struggle on Sundays to eat early on because of all the coaching calls that I do. So I'm gonna get to work. I just ate a banana, which was the first thing. I just drank 2 shaker bottles full of water. Then I had my banana. Now I've got my everything bagel with 2 whole eggs. And then I've got an English muffin with another 2 whole eggs on it because I'm out of egg whites. I'm gonna have to go grocery shopping today. But this is what I'm gonna have, and then I'm gonna have to get going on having some more stuff shortly after that. All right, so I'm here in between coaching calls again, and I'm looking at my own progress tracker and seeing what my average weight is this week compared to last week. So last week, the average weight was 159.97. This week, it was 160.5. That is pretty much exactly in the right range that I want to be gaining by. Probably about ½ a pound per week. That's gonna give me the best shot to not only get stronger and get bigger and build more muscle, but do it while minimizing the amount of fat gain that I add as well. For that reason, I'm gonna keep my macros the same for this upcoming week. Now, if 2 weeks in a row my weight was like the same or even lower, then I would increase my calories and my macros. And if for a couple weeks in a row my average weight was like way higher, that ½ a pound per week gain, then I would bring them down a little bit, the amount of food. So good to know that I'm on the right track. For a few weeks in a row now, I'm gaining at the rate that I want to gain at, so I'm gonna keep them the same. Have the workouts been all right as well this past week?
Yeah, yep, not too bad.
Nice. So over the next couple days, what I'll likely do is reach out to you and just see if there's anything specific you're interested to try out or anything in particular you want to work on or focus on as I'm putting together the November training programs. All right, guys, gonna get you caught up on what's been going on. It's about 7:30 p.m. After my last coaching call at 5, I went over to the gym. I actually did just a quick little full body workout. Nothing too strenuous, just to kind of get my body moving. It's been pouring here in New York all day, so I've been stuck inside, haven't been able to get outside for any reason, so I just felt like I needed to move my body. So I went over to the gym, did that. It was pretty good. Again, I'm by myself. Morgan is away on a work trip. She'll be back tomorrow, but I'm back here. I just went grocery shopping. I got some, you know, the same stuff that I generally get, like rice, chicken, ground turkey. This time I got some frozen turkey burgers just to keep in the fridge, in the freezer, just you know, to have my ground turkey in a different form, because I've been getting kind of sick of just ground turkey with sauce and rice. So pretty much I can have the same macros, that ground turkey, only in a turkey burger form, and have it maybe on an English muffin or something like that with ketchup, and that will be a totally different taste. So I'll be doing that this week. Got my eggs, my egg whites, my snacks like my cottage cheeses and my yogurts, and got a couple of these naked drinks. I didn't get any protein or granola bars or bars this week because my stomach has been bothering me. I've noticed, you know, when after having them, and I've been having like at least 1 per day just to help me hit my macros. And this week I want to make a conscious effort to eat more whole foods. So that means a bit more rice with my meals, more fruit. So I picked up my usual bananas, but I also picked up apples this week. So that's where I'll get my carb sources from. Originally getting it from the Cliff bars and the other protein bars. I'm gonna just increase my portion sizes with the rice, add in some more fruit. Didn't get my usual Raisin Bran cereal because I'm getting a little tired of that. So I did get my Special K protein cereal, and I got Reese's Puffs along with that, which I've never tried before, so interested to try that. And I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be mixing that with the Special K protein cereal with some almond milk. So that's what I've got. And I've got my Modern Man group coaching call that we do every week in a half hour, and I'm way behind on my food. So I need 130 grams of protein, over 100 carbs, about 40 fat. So I've got a lot to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one of these cottage cheese packets, because it's a decent amount of carbs and a little bit of protein as well. And I was gonna have this with it, which is a protein naked smoothie drink, which is solid, right? There's 30 grams of protein in here, but I need more than that, to be honest with you. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna put this back in the fridge and have it later, have it throughout the week. And I'm just gonna have a protein shake with the protein powder that I have, 2 scoops of it. That's gonna get me a little bit more protein than this drink would. I'm gonna mix it with, just in a shaker bottle with almond milk, and kind of sip on it as I go through, you know, the next half hour and over the course of my coaching call. And by the end of the coaching call, I'll have to make something to eat for the night that will be high in protein, whether it's chicken or turkey burgers or something like that. So I think I can do it, but it's gonna be a close call, so I'll keep you posted. All right, so I just did my coaching call with my Modern Man program members. I'm pumped, like the guys are crushing it. I've got kind of my notes here of what everyone's up to, and gosh, like pretty much everyone who's got goals of weight loss and fat loss is trending downward in their weight. And it's just awesome to see them kind of in that sweet spot of losing anywhere from half a pound to 1.5 pounds every single week. And they're just locked in. They're doing a great job. I mean, just on my notepad here, we've got Kevin, David, Byron, Ken, Russ, Eric, Robert, Jordy, Joe, all, you know, losing this week. So that's great. Right now, what I'm just doing is going through our private accountability group here on Facebook, and a bunch of the guys have posted videos of them doing exercises to kind of, for me to check their form and make sure that they're doing the exercises properly. So I'm just going through them right now and kind of giving my feedback. There's like 10 or so of them that the guys posted just from today, which is good. But it's good for me to review everyone's form and make sure that not only that they're training properly and targeting the right muscle groups and not recruiting, you know, secondary muscle groups, that they're training safely and they're limiting the risk of injury, and so that they don't have to worry about setbacks with injuries and stuff like that. So just going through the group now and doing that. I'm drinking my protein shake. I'm almost done with it actually, and then I'll have to have like a real dinner in order to hit my macros. It's probably gonna be a later night for me. All right guys, I'm starting to wind down here. Got my last meal, and it's 6 ounces of chicken, pretty much double the amount of rice that I usually have. So I found these other individually packaged rice cups. The ones that I generally have are only about 40 grams of carbs. This one is 77 grams, you know, more in line with my goals. But I'm so full right now from that double protein shake and from that cottage cheese that I just had like an hour ago. I can't even think about how I'm gonna even consume all this, because this is a pretty big plate of food. I put 2 servings of barbecue sauce on the chicken, and I put a tablespoon and a half of butter on the rice, because I was down in all 3 macronutrient categories, and I'm still not gonna hit my goals. And if I stayed up like several hours, I could probably eat more, but it's just not worth it to me. And that's kind of the reality of a lean bulk or gaining in general and building muscle, is that sometimes you literally have to force feed yourself food. And some days, if you don't plan it out properly and you don't eat as frequently as you need to, or you don't start eating early enough, you're not gonna eat enough food. And you know, like I said, what tends to be happening to me once per week or so, but generally I'm good about it, so I'm not gonna be too worried. Also, you know, I'm under eating today, but it's not like I ate food out, right? I had all meals that were in my control. I know they were good quality foods. I got in an adequate amount of protein and of carbs as well, even though I didn't hit my full numbers. My final macros for the day assuming I can consume all this. It's gonna come out to 178 grams of protein, 345 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. So the issue was I literally just didn't start eating early enough. My first meal was at 12:30 today. I pretty much intermittent fasted, and it's not gonna cut it. So this is what I'll have. I'll settle for this. I'll make sure tomorrow that I'm locked in. I hit my macros again, as I generally do. I'm excited for where I'm at. I'm excited for this last few days of vlogging daily. And again, if you're watching this, I appreciate you for watching, and I'm glad that you've got some value from it enough to watch the whole video. So thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video.